Wall Street Memes Casino
I'm fine.
and Sportsbook.
Andrew McCart, iFLTV. It's the morning after amazing fight with Lewis Crocker and Conah Walker. Delighted to be joined by Billy Nelson. Billy, you're just up the road there. You're just got home up in your house, what, an hour ago? How are you feeling?
Well, I've only been home about half an hour. No, really happy. He's won the title. Well, he'll move on to bigger and better fights now. Maybe even a world title. You never know.
Well, that's it. Obviously, these international titles, they're a stepping stone to where you want to get to. Before we talk about that and what's next for Lewis, let's talk about the fight itself. Billy, for me, I've seen Lewis spar, so I know what you get with Lewis. And I know what you get with Conah Walker. And I said this to Lewis himself, that this is going to be an absolute barnstormer of a fight. And I think that it lived up and more to what it was. But as a coach, when you see your fighter in a fight like that, what's going through your mind?
Well, as long as he's keeping his composure, he's a very experienced boxer, Lewis, and I'm confident in his ability. As it was last night, I thought he won by 3 rounds. I was very confident to get a decision, but there was I heard a few rumblings that maybe all the TV people thought Walker had won it. Well, they're a mile out, you know what I mean? They're company men. With the fullest respect, Conor was the matchroom fighter. Lewis hasn't as yet. But what I would say is, Conor himself said that he's no complaints about the result at all. So it doesn't matter what anybody else thinks. Lewis and Conor knew that Lewis would win, and that's good enough. That should be good enough for anybody else, shouldn't it? Really.
Well, listen, it was a fight that, like I said to you, gripped the fans were on the edge of the seat, and for me watching it, it was an amazing fight. People are already calling it a fight of the year contender. It's going to be hard to beat. Did you expect that from Conah Walker? Because the whole pre-fight build-up, we knew how confident Lewis was, and although we knew, you know what you get with Conah Walker, but did you as a team expect that from Conor?
No, I thought some of the shots that boy took last night were thunderous. I mean, with fullest respect, his right eye's completely closed. It's a real bad eye. So it wasn't a bag of rice at him. It was good shots at him, and it was suited him. Although I did think it was, if we could have followed up with second phase punches more often, I think we may have got him out there. But it is what it is. It exceeded for me. I thought he was tough as hell last night. And I said to him after the fight, Conor's a pal, Conor's a friend, as is his coach. I've been in the gym before with big man Bakole. And as I said to them during the week, listen, we're friends now, we'll be friends after it. It's just these 36 minutes. This is it's business. And you'll be the first hand that we shake after it. I thought he'd done exceptionally well. I think that boy could easily win the British title and possibly a European title.
Definitely, like I said to you, it was an amazing fight. But for Lewis, there's talk about Paddy Donovan and all sort of clash. But I seen your face there, Billy. Obviously, I'm guessing you're wanting something closer to that world title.
Aye, Paddy didn't deserve a shot at Lewis Crocker yet. Paddy's beaten everybody. He's beat Binman. He got hurt against an Argentinian and he got flew in the Wednesday for a fight on the Saturday. You know what I mean? And then he's bad mouthing Lewis yesterday. Why does Paddy no fight Conah Walker on Lewis's next undercard in Belfast? That's a fight. That's a good fight. And then the winner fights Lewis.
I don't know if you've put that to Eddie Hearn, have you?
I've suggested it to Jamie. Why not? There's another avenue for Lewis as well, much bigger than Paddy Donovan. Paddy Donovan's coming out saying he's the king of Irish, the best ever Irish welterweight. Get a grip, son. You fought nobody. Come on. He's fought nobody. Absolutely jack shit nobody. Of note. Go and fight Conah Walker. There's a hard fight for you.
Yeah, well, listen, that like I said to you, that 147-pound division right now with Terence Crawford moving up to 154 and those belts and where Lewis is right now with his rankings. I know he's definitely ranked with the WBA now after last night. He's definitely ranked with the WBO. I don't know where he sits with the IBF and the WBC, but he's up there, Billy. How many fights do you think he is from that world title fight?
We could fight for the world title next fight.
Again, is that a possibility? Again, like I said,
very strong, very strong possibility. It's been mentioned. It's been mentioned, yes.
All right, okay, interesting. I know if I was to press you a little bit, you would just give me one-word answers. But if I'm going to try it anyway. Who are we talking about?
I wouldn't say it now because the simple fact is it's not been done, but it has been mentioned.
Okay.
It has been mentioned.
Like I said, the whole fight itself was tremendous for Lewis. But up next for you, well, not up next for you. I know you've got Luke Bibby and all the guys that are still coming in, the prospects in your gym. But the next sort of like big one for you in terms of getting to that world title is Martin Bakole and Jared Anderson. Martin in full swing now, full in camp, ready to deliver on August 3rd.
I've got a big fight next Friday with Ryan Clark. I'm doing a 4-rounder in the Normandy. Every fight's a big fight. They all get treated the same way. But with regards to Martin, we went over, as soon as he gets the visa, we'll go over the next day to Los Angeles. I've already arranged with Joe Guzman to go to his gym. We'll rent an Airbnb out and go to the hotel for the final week. We've already got sparring that lined up.
Good stuff. Go and tilt your phone a little bit more, Billy. Your head's cut off. Maybe that's better. That's better. Like I said as well, Martin, he's this is the fight we've been screaming for in terms of getting his name out on a big platform, the US market, all that in between. Martin's cool and laid back every time I've met him. He's always got a smile on his face. Even when he's pissed off, he seems to have a smile on his face. How is his sort of like, have you seen anything changing him demeanor wise that he's going to LA, the US market, fighting in America and all that sort of palaver? Nothing.
No. He's super confident he's going to go over here and do a number on Jared Anderson. This is the opportunity. He knows it's the opportunity that he's been craving for. So he can't shout out everybody's name if he can't go there and beat Jared Anderson. If he can't, you could say, if he can't beat Jared Anderson, he can't beat. On the night, if the best Martin Bakole turns up and the best Jared Anderson turns up, Jared Anderson will get knocked out.
It's in the fight. You mentioned Ryan Clark next week at the Normandy on Friday. I'll be there, Billy, so I'll see you there next Friday. Next Friday. It's this Friday coming. But I've got to get your thoughts on it. Ben Shalom and Eddie Hearn have had their sort of differences of late. They finally shook hands last night in the ring after the Denny Cash fight. You're probably backstage, I know. But good for boxing, isn't it, when you've got guys like Hearn and Ben Shalom and Frank Warren all meeting up with each other and shaking hands and getting fights made?
It's about the boxers. It's not about the promoters. It's about the boxers getting the biggest fights, the biggest purses, and the fans getting the fights that they want to watch.
Good stuff. And one final one for me. I saw your interview with Coogan. What's that all about?
He's trying to steal your thunder, man. I think he's looking to get you on the brew, isn't he?
Try to steal my views, it seems. Try to steal my numbers, Billy.
I mean, he was asking some right awkward questions, about Martin Bakole. And when I remember distinctly, I said to him about a certain fighter. He said, "Oh, would you fight him?" I says, "We'd fight him in a heartbeat." You think so? Do you think you would fight him? I says, "Of course we'd fight him, because he's your pal." Do you think we wouldn't fight him? And he didn't know where to put his big boat. It wasn't the answer. It wasn't the answer he was expecting. Let's just say, Andy.
Yeah, well, there you go. You've got away with words, Billy, and that's why I always get you on. One final one on Lewis Crocker. In the fight itself, like I say, it was a fight for. It's a might win fight of the year, to be honest, yeah. But one final word from yourself on that whole fight.
The utmost credit to Conah Walker. What a tough man he is, because I've seen much bigger and supposedly better fighters been flattened and knocked out unconscious with those punches. So he's got my utmost. He always had my respect. I just didn't think. I thought he was just a good, and he is a good domestic fighter. But last night's performance proved that he could be a slightly better domestic fighter.
Mm.
But fair credit to Lewis Crocker for getting into the Lions Den, winning the fight, and being victorious, going home to Belfast, his family with a new belt, and moving on.
The bigger and better things, as they say. Billy, listen, I won't keep you much longer. I know you're fresh up the road. You're probably wanting your wonderful wife there to make you some nice dinner, nice Sunday roast or something for you coming.
No, taking the lovely wife out for a meal. Andrew can't just come back for 4 days away and not treat a wife, you know.
Yeah, I put you to the death. That's correct, William. Well done. See,
As a daddy, wee man, as a daddy, you don't have a successful marriage by being a selfish bastard.
well, I'll learn some things from you, Billy. So I will.
No, I'm sure you shall.
Life and boxing, I'll learn some things from you. Life and boxing. William, as always, Billy, thank you so much, mate. And
You're welcome.
we'll see you on Friday.
All the best, mate. Take care.
Thank you, Billy. Thank you.
Wall Street Memes Casino
I'm fine.
and Sportsbook.